It's been a busy morning here on the KU campus as thousands of people waited in line to get into Anschutz Sports Pavilion to hear the president speak, where a double shooting has sent 2 men to the hospital. Now, it was earlier reported that one of those men had died, but police just a second ago confirmed that that's not the case at all, that both of those men are still alive. They had spent the whole day at the pool, and she came home only to find out that her son had just been shot and killed. Guilty on all 10 charges in the 2012 killing of 8-year-old Aaliyah Irvin, including 2 counts of capital murder. An 18-year-old girl here is dead after a fire in the 1100 block of Southwest 8th Street. Now, fire crews responded to this call of a person potentially trapped inside a home on fire. The problem is these residential streets, they are so snow-packed. And like Trent over here, we just met him. He's stuck right now. He's trying to get to work this morning. Topeka police officers are waiting on detectives to give them information and could not comment this morning how to drive the message home that it's okay to say no to drugs.
Kansas News Leader.
5:33, almost 34. Good morning to you. Welcome to 13 News. This morning we have some breaking news to tell you about today.
That's right. There is a house fire that was reported at about 3 o'clock this morning at 3732 Southwest Twilight. We're hearing from Shawnee County Dispatch that the crews are still there working the scene and that AMR was sent to the home, but we don't know at this time if anybody was being transported to the hospital. So make sure you stay with us through our 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock hours. We'll continue to update this story and post it online for you at WIBW.com. But first, we received a call in the 13 newsroom. The man on the other line said he was the person they were looking for in the shooting of the officer. Meanwhile, authorities looking into the shooting continue to review a request to release affidavits. Sheriffs and prosecutors from 3 states have announced a challenge to Colorado's recreational marijuana law. The tenant told me the landlord let his pet die inside as well, but the landlord says he knew nothing about it.
I left to take my child to school, came back, my door's all locked up.
Steve Jones and his 16-year-old son have not been inside their trailer for more than 2 months. The Kansas City Royals avoided elimination after routing the San Francisco Giants last night, forcing a deciding Game 7 in the World Series.
Who brought the margaritas?
Somebody better have the margaritas.
I could drink one.
Let's just appreciate George Clooney. Tom Bergeron, another man, he's turning 60 years old. I'm sorry, you just can't come after George Clooney ever. Thousands of people, young and old, waited out in the cold at Anschutz Sports Pavilion to see the president speak. Some people had been waiting since 1 o'clock in the morning. According to Kansas law, if a business does not allow guns inside, this is what their sign should look like. 6 inches in diameter and visible from the exterior of the building. And in my bag alone, I have about 16 morel mushrooms. I'm hearing it's taking days for people to find this much this season. So these guys really have a treasure chest on their hands. But do you really think I'm going to tell you where it's at? Arson dogs have a lot of different skills. Not only can they sniff out an accelerant in a fire, they can also pick out a suspect from a lineup. This big guy right here is named Caesar, and over his 16 years of therapy work,
I was just a donor. Angie and Jennifer are the parents.
William Marotta and his attorney Ben Swinnen plan to appeal the decision handed down by a Kansas judge Wednesday that he must pay child support for a 4-year-old girl born to a lesbian couple from his sperm donation. Judge Mary Mativi said he is the presumptive father because the couple did not use a licensed physician to artificially inseminate.
We had a contract that said I'm not going to be a part of it. I don't ever intend to be a part of it. They don't want me to be a part of it.
In 2009, Marotta answered an ad put out by Angie Bauer and Jennifer Schreiner, who wanted to conceive.
Why not? 2 people wanted to have a baby, and they couldn't do it all by themselves. So I assisted, and that's about it.
After discussion and planning, they all signed a contract waiving Marotta of all parental rights, which the court said is void.
In this case, the court just said, I ignore it. I don't even look at it.
Because Schreiner received government assistance when she split from Bauer, the state of Kansas went after Marotta. He is not considered a sperm donor under Kansas statute, which Swinnen and Marotta feel needs to be updated.
Most states have now adopted the newer version of the Uniform Parentage Act.
Do you think the state is behind this?
Yes.
Should it go as far as undoing families? Because that's what this is about. This is undoing a family. I take issue with that. I think we need to have a debate about it.
If the moms would have been able to put both of their names on the birth certificate, I wouldn't have been a part of this. If both of the moms could be married, I wouldn't be a part of this.
13 Sarah Plake there for the excitement before and after the presidential speech. Hi, Sarah.
Well, Raph, we got to the KU campus around 7 o'clock this morning, and there was already a long line outside. Mostly everybody we talked to said that they had never seen a president in person, and this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Come on, guys. Come this way.
The crowd arrived hours before President Barack Obama stepped foot on KU's campus. People were in warm spirits despite temperatures in the mid-30s. Thousands of people, young and old, waited out in the cold at Anschutz Sports Pavilion to see the president speak. Some people had been waiting since 1 o'clock in the morning. This group of students was the first in line.
Early birds, we're early birds. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and we plan to seize it, and we're here.
I think it's going to be a very enriching, opportunity as, as an individual as well as like a Jayhawk.
Are you guys skipping class today?
Yes, we are.
Is your professor letting you skip?
No. No. This is more important. This is the President of the United States, okay? This is more important than some entry-level class.
Many families came out to see the president as well. At 10:30, the president arrived and was escorted inside. But some people still waiting were kept in the cold, even if they had a ticket. Some were told the building was at capacity. Others heard it was a security issue.
It's incredibly disappointing. Why wasn't there an accepted number? Why were too many given out?
The president's motorcade left Lawrence just after noon. Those early birds from the front of the line say his visit didn't disappoint.
It was, everything we expected it to be. He touched the key points that we were really seeking to hear out of it. Really felt like he was communicating in a way where he empathized with us and he sympathized with us, which was great.
The audience was estimated between 6,000 to 8,000. KU Public Relations told 13 News the White House has not provided totals of how many tickets were given out or how many people were inside the pavilion.